Welcome back students to your online teaching and learning at Shet Vidya Mandir English High School and Junior College. In our today's video, we shall see the remaining part of the lesson, reading works of arts. So students, in India, we have various folk arts which are observed since many years in different parts of states. Like if you look in these images, the Madhubani art is from Bihar. The next one is the pad. The pad is an art which is seen in the Rajasthan. It's a type of a scroll. Whereas we have got the famous all-time very oldest Indian art form, that is the Varli painting, which originated from the Western Ghat of India. Other forms of art is like the Gond art. The Gond art is seen in the tribes mostly originally stated from the state of Madhya Pradesh. If you look at the next picture, we have Kalamkari. Kalamkari is an art form of Andhra Pradesh. Then we have Tanjore. Tanjore is an art from Tamil Nadu. We go ahead, we get to see Kalighat. Kalighat is an art form from Bengal. Then we have Patachitra. Patachitra is an art traditionally in a scroll painting found in the very early 5th century in the West Bengal. And lastly we see over here is Cherial scrolls. It's a Cherial village speciality which was earlier in the Cherial village found, now presently in the state of Telangana. So students, these are various art forms which we see in our folk arts which has been working since generation. So today we'll be understanding the one more unique art, that is the Gond art, which we'll be seeing from the lesson Reading Works of Art, Standard 9th, Lesson 3.2. Now the Gond art are paintings of such type which are created with bold, vibrant paintings. These paintings mostly depict trees and animals. Colors used for painting comes from charcoal, cow dung, leaves and colored soil. Although they have features of earthly colors with paintings made with use of dots and lines, as you can see in the images, most use is done of lines which they have done the filling, and the dots are being used at every part of their painting. This art form in modern day is made by using acrylic paints. So these are the various types. You can see these images. These are the Gond arts which is done by different painters. The art is very artistic and very keen if you observe them properly, and it takes a lot of efforts to do any such paintings. So today let's understand the origin of this Gond art. Gond art is a tribal art, that's a folk art. It has developed and preserved by the Gond tribal people residing largely in the Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra, Telangana, Andhra Pradesh and Odisha states of India. We learn that they lived in India for thousands of years. The Gondi language is similar to Telugu. This art is spread mainly in central India. The Gond art is one of the folk arts which we are going to discuss in our today's lesson. So the origin of this Gond art was seen from the tribal arts. It's the olden days, tribal people used to follow a systematic order, and that was the Gond art. It was developed and preserved by the Gondi people. They largely used to reside from the Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra, Telangana, Andhra Pradesh and Orissa states of India. So this is the central part of India. These states used to follow the Gond art. These were the arts which was being observed thousands of years ago, and still we follow these types of pattern of arts. Now what is the speciality of Gond art? Originally people used to draw pictures on the earthen walls of their houses. Like earlier there was no canvas, so people used to draw on their mud baked walls or the earthen walls. These arts mostly involve natural techniques of preparing colors and use of several mediums. Like we saw in the earlier slide, I told you they used to make use of charcoal and cow dung as such. So in the Gond style of art, we see that the outlines may vary a little from artist to artist. As you saw the pictures, the artist ideas might be a little different, but the style of their painting would be similar. Their techniques would be a little different. There's no compulsion rules of following this kind of art. The design that fill it make the whole picture look lively and attractive. The designs which are made and the dots and the lines which they use make the image very attractive to everyone. These designs include simple textures achieved using dots, straight lines, dotted lines, curvy shapes, and even circles. So as you saw in the images what I showed you in the beginning, these all include all these types of textures, that is the dots, straight lines, curvy shapes and circles, and even the dotted lines. Now special attention is given to the choice of various colors. The attention is given to the attractiveness of the picture, how one can grasp the attention. So a color combination is being used over here. Very keenly the colors have been selected and are being used. The total effect is amazing and beautiful. So finally when the image is completed, the total effect is very amazing and effective. Now let's talk about the speciality of the folk arts. As Gond art is also a folk art, let's understand what is the overall speciality which we get to learn from this part of the lesson. Folk arts involve natural techniques of preparing colors and make use of several mediums. As all the arts are having several mediums, even the Gond art and the folk art similarly use these techniques. They prepare the canvas. Now what's a canvas? It is a surface on which to draw, and the colors with which you draw can be prepared by yourself. Now canvas is the thing which you want to use, and the colors what you want to use, it's up to you. You yourself can prepare it as per your likings. In the past days, several things in nature such as soils of different shades, the juice of plants, leaves, tree bark, flowers, fruits, and even things like coal and cow dung were used to prepare colors. Now these were the things which were used to prepare the various kinds of colors. Like the soil would be a brown color, the coal would be a black color, the fruits and the leaves would be green and different types of fruit colors. So that's how they used to prepare different colors which they used to use in their paintings. Furthermore, what we see is the different colors, various textures and patterns are used since years. Now this was a pattern which was followed since many years. There is simplicity in these arts. This simplicity, this very beautiful observation of very beautiful feeling which we can get from these art forms. The pictures drawn this way or the other can look equally beautiful. The pictures are not in a systematic order, so therefore anyhow you make the picture with these textures, it anyways gives a effective look for the picture. These art forms convey a deep thought. These art forms again convey a deeper thought, as every picture has got a message to give us, and the Gond art specially focuses on the nature and the trees and the animals. The roots of folk arts probably lie in women's daily chores like cleaning and decorating the house, dealing with natural colors in the course of cooking, and their leisure time activities. So basically the moral of this complete story, the Gond art or the folk art, is that the colors which you want to make are daily seen in your daily life by working daily. So the women's in the daily chores use all these things when they are cleaning, decorating the house, or using the colors from the course of cooking or other leisure activities. Like cooking has got every other thing has got a different color, whereas leisure activities includes rangoli. So all these include different colors, and these all things are used in our day-to-day life, which we need to realize. Now here are certain meanings. Once you read the text carefully, you can highlight these meanings and understand. Time for some assessment. Spot the error of the spelling of the following words with reference to the passage and rewrite them correctly. Certain words are here. You have to rewrite the spellings. Either you know it by yourself, you can correct them, or read the entire text and highlight the spellings and rewrite. Complete the following with reference to the passage. Characteristic features of Raza's paintings. So the first part we discussed already. Simple geometric shapes, striking color combination, captivating compositions, and the colors used mostly were blue and orange. Now complete the following web diagram. There's a blank in the end of the part of the table. You have to just understand and underline each and every part and fill those textures what have been asked to the reference of the text. Complete the following with reference to the passage. This is complete the following sentences. As and when you read the text, you can underline the questions which have been asked and fill in those sentences. Write about the important features of Gond art with the help of the passage. What are the features of Gond art as we already seen? You can rewrite them in your own words. Why does the author think that the roots of folk art lie in the women's daily chores? The last part of the lesson already we spoke about the daily codes. What are the daily codes the women do and why does it lie in their daily lives? You can just refer it and fill in the answer again. From the passage, list the words related to geometry, colors and design. Geometry means all the types of shapes. Colors means the colors which are being used and spoken. And the designs what we had referred can be added up over here. The next part we see these two passages are examples of short introduction of works of art, a short review of what these works of art are actually. Now the following points they covered were these. That is the creator, the theme or subject matter, the type of art, individual style, presentation techniques, its effect on viewers, message for interpretation. Now you can prepare a points of those with a book review and the review of a play. Present the comparison in the form of a chart. The chart is before you. You can similarly use the following points and prepare a book review and the review of a play. We can compare them with a review of a painting. Using the information given below, write a short note on the following in your own mother tongue. You can use your mother tongue and make a short paragraph, a short note in about 5 lines on the paintings of Raza and the Gond art. Hope the lesson was very informative and gave you a good knowledge. Thank you.